You have got to be kidding me. Are you serious? For real? I'm trying to think. I'm like, what the... Didn't he supposedly sign something for 4 more movies or something like that? I could have swore I saw that. Like, what? I gotta find out what the hell is going on here. This don't make no sense to me. And if the Snyder Cut ends up being off the absolute chain, first of all, I'm taking this as a rumor anyway, because it is. You can tell that. I'll post the link for you guys to be able to read it yourselves, of course, also. So it says here that J.J. Abrams will reportedly reboot Superman without Henry Cavill. Seriously? You have to admire Warner Bros. And DC Films. Why? Shifting their approach when it comes to their superhero output, with the plans to try to replicate the Marvel formula being dropped in favor of making it up as they go along just a couple of years ago. Ben Affleck was set to headline The Batman, but now the studio is moving forward with 2 franchises for The Dark Knight, neither of which are going to involve the actor. Meanwhile, based on how things are going, the most likely scenario for the next Superman movie is that it won't star Henry Cavill after all. Man of Steel was released 8 years ago, but WB have shown very little interest in their direct sequel, despite recently signing the actor to a contract extension. Right, that's what I was just saying. Indeed, even before Cavill put pen to paper, there was talk making rounds that the Big Blue Boy Scout was going to be rebooted. Yes, I know people were talking that. I remember. With a new star in the role, and we've now heard that J.J. Abrams could be the man to do it. Keyword could. According to our intel, which comes from the same sources that told us Justice League Dark was in the works for HBO Max long before it was announced. So apparently they're possibly going to do it. One of the projects the filmmaker is eyeing under Bad Robot's exclusive development deal with Warner Bros. Is a standalone Superman blockbuster almost decades after he wrote the script for the abandoned Flyby. And it says here it's unclear if he would direct or just produce, and it's also unknown which version of the hero the pick would feature or who would play him. But we're told that while Cavill can still appear for cameos in future DC movies, he won't be the face of the reboot, and there will be multiple Men of Steel flying around in DCEU for a bit. Kind of like what we have with, I was just about to say, okay, so apparently what they're doing with Keaton and Affleck and Pattinson, they're going to have with Superman. I might be able to deal with that. Of course, this would be far from the first time the polarizing director has been linked with Krypton's favorite son over the last couple of years. But Joker, and hopefully the Batman, will prove that DC movies can flourish outside the main timeline, regardless of whether or not it's Henry Cavill under the suit. I think he's a great Superman. I think he should remain the Superman that we have. And I think they should definitely do a Man of Steel 2. I don't care if they have other Supermans. I don't. But y'all need to give Cavill his fair run as the character, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I remember before there was talks of Michael B. Jordan possibly being a Superman. I could see him playing a black Superman. I could see him working, possibly. Who knows what other type of Superman we're going to get. But that's what I was going to say. Okay, so they haven't said that he's not under contract anymore. So he signed a contract for more. So I guess we'll see. And WB, coming from a fan who represents millions of other fans. Continue to run your own race. Don't try to catch Marvel. Do your own thing. Make great movies, and it'll be legendary. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think of this news. And if you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!